Truth About Youth is a national project funded by the Cooperative Foundation, and they've given money to 7 different charities across the UK to deliver projects that challenge and change negative perceptions about young people.
My project is called The Truth About Youth. It's basically a group of people we joined together in an attempt to overcome the stereotypes faced by youth of today, hence the name Truth About Youth. We've just had a chance to kind of sit down and talk about the stereotypes that we do face as young people, and then we thought about different clips that we could show to overcome those circumstances that we face every day.
Well, with the project we're hoping to change like older people's opinions and young people as well, so like they don't always stereotype and like judge people before they get to know them, and like don't always believe what they read. They should always see like different sides of stories, especially with youth. My personal opinion on how media portrays youth today is that it's very negative. Like you always hear about stabbings, robbings, drugs and all that, but you never hear about like people helping the old people, like volunteering, like just helping like different communities around Bristol and the UK. And whenever you open newspapers, there's always negative stories, like not positive. So lately there's been more positive stories in the newspaper, and I think it's been increased.
With regards to this project, I'm hoping that we will kind of open people's eyes to what young people of today are facing, that we're not all just corrupted, bad people that we just sit on corners. There are a few of us, not even just a few, there are a lot of us that are doing things that just goes unnoticed. So this whole programme is an attempt to kind of just show people what great things the youth of today can do if given the chance to do it. The programme ran for 3 weeks. The first week was kind of just us getting to know each other and kind of setting up a foundation of what we would be doing the next couple of weeks. The second week was mostly shooting the programme. Half of that second week and the third week was putting it all together in editing suite. My personal involvement with the programme was doing an advert, some of the script writing and editing. My advert that I'd done was about emos. It was a spoof on a charity advert that you get, which was like £2 a month could make this emo smile again. So that was fun doing that. The outcome of the advert was basically to overcome stereotypes that all emos are sad and they're always upset. It was kind of just to show that emos are happy people anyway, just because they might not smile all the time.
My involvement in the project was mostly being in front of the camera, which before the project I didn't enjoy. I wasn't confident enough to be in front of the camera, but I started off working behind the camera, like doing a bit of like filming, but then I started wanting to be in front of the camera more, and that boosted my confidence. And I've directed a few little clips, like I helped with the advert. The skills I've developed in the project is that I've gained more confidence, like to be in front of the camera, and I've developed my personal skills in like editing, filming and sound directing.
My involvement in it was starting off with trying to come up with the ideas for the main videos or just side videos. Then as that went on to get filmed, I started to edit. I was never confident enough to be in front of the camera, so I always wanted to try and do as much as I could behind the camera. So edit, storyboards, all that kind of stuff.
During the course we have had the opportunity to speak to the general public, some of the MPs in Bristol, a singer-songwriter and ourselves. With regards to the interviews that we've done, we only did those in an attempt to get a wider opinion on the youth of today. We did go to speak to a couple of people that was a lot older than ourselves, just to get a general idea of how they felt it was when they were growing up, what opportunities that they had and how they've established themselves and gone on to become singer-songwriters, MPs, and whether or not they felt that the youth of today actually are quite bad, or whether or not they had anything positive to say about them. My conclusion of all the interviews were that a lot of people, although they might not come forward, they do have a lot of positive things to say about the youth of today. They feel somewhat how we feel with regards to the youth being portrayed really wrongly in the media, and they all had a lot of positive things to say about the youth of today, which was really good.
Today is just all of us coming together to celebrate all the work we've done, to like kind of see and like perform a masterpiece, see how it's all going to turn out, and meet the people that we've interviewed, and like that they've helped us along the way, sort of thing.
If you are a youth today, there are plenty of things you can actually get involved with. Like if you see something you might not be interested in, you can always try it. And if you don't like it, it's not going to be like the thing you've got to do for the whole of your life. You've got to like choose different stuff to like see what you're interested in, and like try new things and see what you like to do. After this project, I'm hoping to start media at college and hopefully develop a career in the media industry. The most important truth about youth fact that I know is that you shouldn't always judge people as they appear. You should always get to know them before you make any judgment on them.
Today's event marks the success of our programme. It is a chance for us all to come together and show our friends and family, and those that have helped us along the way show us what we've done after the 3 weeks. It's just the production of everything that we've done.
My message for the youth today would be get out there as much as you can, try everything possible. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you don't like it. I mean, I came into this project thinking I didn't know what I would expect, but I've come out of the project thinking this is what I want to do. I want to do something along the media lines or filmmaking, so it can really help you. Just one decision can actually probably change your life. The truth about the youth today is that personally, I don't think there is one. Every youth is individual, and that's what makes them who they are.
The youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow.